Okay. I wasn't originally planning on streaming today. Well, that's not. I was gonna plan on streaming today, and then it got really late, and then I was like, I'm kind of tired. But then I was like, it's the last day. It's the last day of the 8th anniversary co-op. So I figured, why not? If you see me looking down, by the way, throughout the stream, and you will see me looking down a lot, it's because, as you guys know, I have a JP account, and I'm doing this twice, basically. I can only auto on JP, but that's why I would be looking down. See me looking down, that's why. Alright. Hey, Rubik's. Hey, Kill a Kill. Bernardo, hello, hello. Alright, you guys. It's the last day of 8th anniversary co-op. I've gotten some pretty good stuff. I won't lie. I've gotten, a few times I've gotten 8,800 blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Might need to open it for the public. I know a few of you are in here. It'll take you a little bit to open the game. But yeah, I've gotten a little bit lucky on some of the stuff. I haven't gotten the BBS ticket lucky yet. No. There was a co-op quest? Yeah! Lucas, if you hurry, you can do the... There's only 3 hours left. If you hurry... Well, 4 hours left, really. If you hurry and you do 100, which is not that hard because it's only 20 times, and you can auto it, you can get a 5-star ticket. And orbs. So, I would hurry. Been a hot minute. It has been a little bit. It has been a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Let me... Like I said, I'm going to open it to the public for maybe the first room. Maybe 2. Just because it'll take people a little bit to get in here. I didn't actually post I was doing the stream anywhere. It just kind of began. And it's a little later than I like to stream. I'm already tired, so it's not a good sign. But the last day, I figured, why not? Water. Something I normally forget to bring. The best setup you have? Let's take a look. Nice. Nice. Built for autoing too with these. I'm tempted to do that to mine just because he dies a lot. I'm gonna go right now. Thanks and sorry. You best hurry, man. You've only got 3 hours. Well, 4 hours. The last hour. 3. Wait, you didn't play the quest before? What do you mean? What quest? Are you talking to Lucas? I'm hoping to get not too... Maybe I'll change the accessories on my guy. I've been looking down. Yeah, hopefully we get enough people that we can get this big quest. So I don't want to waste the 5 orbs. I don't want to go with just 2 people. Even though, like, you only need 1 person to really clear it. It's not that hard of a quest. But the more people, the more bonus, and the more chance. Yes, start with 2 people. Go from there. I don't know what is... I haven't spoken all day today. I don't know why I feel scratchy. Yeah, it's extremely... Apparently, it's extremely rare that you can get BBS tickets. You can get 88... in one go if you get really lucky, and if you get like lottery levels of lucky. Why am I just pointing down? Come on. Hey, nope, I'm still pointing in one direction. Hold on, let me fix that. Apparently if you get really lucky, lottery levels of lucky, you can even get good, nice, you can even get 888. But I haven't even gotten the 800 lucky. who's to say if this will go well. But there's been a few times where I've gotten several thousand potions, and even if I don't get the tickets, which obviously everybody wants the tickets, even if I don't get those, the potions will still help for like making builds and stuff in like unique videos. Because it's a drain on resources. When I do stuff like full dive, or when I do stuff like ultimate wrong builds, and when I do stuff like the project. Well, I still need a better name. I need to do co-op quest. Put my mic and my everything in a better position. I still need to finish Senkaimon, and I needed to do the what's it called? The limit breaker. I forgot to do it, and so I didn't get a chance to do it, which is really annoying because I was keeping track of Senkaimon and I was keeping track of the co-op, like when they stopped, and I completely skipped my mind. I just did not do it. Whoops. Ah. Is there a way to expand the character inventory other than orbs? Sadly, no. It's just orbs. I cry anytime I have to do it. I had to do a resup. Nobody will show up if I don't. Doing two at the same time is really throwing me off. Yeah, I've had to do it every now and then. When I have to do it, I bite the bullet and just do 50 at a time. I go for the longest time without doing it. But eventually I'm like, I have to do this, I have to expand it because there's too many, and then I just go 50 at it. It wouldn't be nearly a problem if I didn't keep all those 4 stars that I just refused to max out. Excuse my bed being a mess. Its natural state. I really wanted to, because when I first moved into this apartment and I set up my room and everything, I actually set it up so you couldn't see my bed in the stream. Bankai. Yeah, I set it up so you couldn't see the bed in stream, and that's how I normally do it. Normally on all my streams all my setups over the last several years, can't usually see my bed, but I then switched my room around, and the best position for the bed was literally in front of the camera. And there's not enough room really to set up the green screen without taking up even more space. You guys get to see the bed. We'll wait. And if people show up, they show up. If they don't, we just go. Sooner or later, it usually takes a little bit when we get enough people to consistently. And turn away. Like I said, I'm doing this twice. I'll let you know if I get it, and I'll show it on camera. If I get the BBS tickets on my JP. Like I said, I'm having to do that on the side and just monitor. But yeah, luckily for the accessories, the only way to expand those is also through orbs. But fortunately for that one, it's expanded by 20 for every 5 orbs. So if ever you need to, it's not that big of a deal. You can just do it once. You can literally just expand accessories once every 2 years, and you're probably fine. And that's 5 orbs. Characters, on the other hand, is a little bit, especially if you're just starting out. It's, harder because they keep adding new characters, and I like to have at least like 30 slots open, just for like fodder characters, so I can feed, so I wouldn't have to do it. Like if you only had one open, you have to do it one at a time. That's really annoying. So I like to have at least 30. Otherwise, things take a long time. Did they give you any special move sources this anniversary? I don't remember. There was a lot of events. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. They need to increase 5 ores for 5 slots. Too expensive. Breaking my heart. Yeah, it's too much. Especially compared to Gecko. Especially compared to the accessory. It was a heart, so that's what I thought it was. I was like, it was either a heart one or a mind one, and I couldn't. It was either a heart one, mind one, or a power one. I couldn't remember which one. Yay! I didn't get the tickets, but it looks like it'll capture very well. I got. Wow, it did not capture very well. I got a good look. I got a good look on my. Yes, this is a good special to use off the bat because everybody gets a heal. Yeah. I knew there was one, I just couldn't remember which. Very rare. Very good to have. Look how fast we get here when we don't auto. Well, at least I'm not autoing. I'm sure there's a lot of people just flash stepping in. Forget it. I almost used 3,000 tickets and didn't get one. Oof. But that may suck. However, think of the amount of non-grinding you have to do for potions. You probably don't have to grind anymore, ever. Super nice. Oh, look at that! That's awesome. This one in particular, I guess you guys can't see where my mouse is. But the 3,555 rainbow potions is really good. That's the kind of thing I mean. Don't ever have to grind. Yeah, it sucks we didn't get tickets yet. Just crossed. But you know, no more grinding. That by the way was kind of what I was trying to show on my JP. It was a similar result. I wonder if timing has to do with it. Hello, hello! Kirisaki. I have a lot of potions. Exactly. Like, the worst case scenario for me is that I don't have to grind for certain stuff. Bankai. Making the thumbnail for that video was fun. The thumbnail for that Retsu. Because I don't know if you noticed, if you go back and watch the wrong build for Retsu, the thumbnail for that is like a snapshot of a frame of her special, but the color is off. And you can't tell from the thumbnail off the bat, just because it just looks normal. But I have to mess with the color to make it actually have a skin tone, I guess, rather than it just be red. The red highlight. This is a cool thing. I probably won't do this the entirety of the remaining 4 hours, 3.5 hours, but I'll go for a bit. I have a lot of tickets. I meant to do. This is the option I'm clicking on JP, and this is the option I'm clicking on stream. So I've gotten them switched a few times already. I'm finishing up Tiny Tina's Wonderlands right now because I started playing it roughly around the time it came out. Maybe like a month after it came out or so. And I've been playing it basically on and off for over a year now. And I'm like, okay, the next semester starts on Monday. I have to finish this game. Because I've been playing it for too long to not have it finished. And I'm literally like about to fight the last one. That's like the last save point I did. I think there's DLC and stuff for it. But I am historically terrible at completing DLC. You completely forgot you were a mod. It is always nice to see old mods show up. After not seeing them for a long time. Every now and then. Yeah. Playing this and Pico at the same time is not fun. It's because you have to do this. I'm doing the same thing. I often do this. I shouldn't do this just because I need to start focusing on one thing at a time. But I often do this on my phone, my main phone. This is, by the way, this is literally just a game phone. You can't call it. It's just it's just for games. That's why I got it, specifically for games. I got it years ago. And so I'll be doing BBS on my phone, my main phone, my actual. I'll be watching a video, and I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On this one at the same time. And so, you know, autoing on BBS, it's fine. I just have to keep the cycle going. That's not that big of a deal. Yu-Gi-Oh! Does require me to pay attention, but I often misplay because I'm watching the thing. And so it's a mess. I've been playing a lot to the point where I'm like, I have to stop because school's about to start, and this is a problem. Maybe I'll keep it toward I'll only stream it. That way, that would be a little easy. I'm still using the same deck, a slight variation of it, but it has to be very, the gimmick has to get me enough to where I'm like, okay, I have to incorporate this into what I have. And I think they just added the Kishtara, whatever. I don't know what it's called. The archetype of the deck itself is annoying to face. However, the individual cards work. The individual monster cards, regular monster cards, not extra excess, work in any deck. Like if you just put one of them in there, it works in any deck. So I'm gonna put one of those into my deck. And the one I'm really excited for, and this will be months till we get it here. It'll be months till we get it in the US, and even longer till we get it in the game. But the what is wrong with me? The Yubel stuff. The Yubel archetype. That is right up my alley in terms of the style that I like to play. Right up my alley, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to make a ridiculously annoying deck to go up against. I am so excited. I don't care if it's not the best. Doesn't matter. But I can see it working. I've been waiting for a long time, and for the longest time I contemplated doing this with. I apologize if you don't know Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm just kind of. But I won't go for very long. I promise. I hope. But for the longest time, I was hoping that the artifact archetype would be a good side deck, to where I can just completely swap out the Gradles for that, and then basically have two different decks. But it didn't really work, because they're not that good. At least not the way I use them. And so what ended up happening was I just kind of ended up sticking with no side deck. Luckily, Master Duel doesn't have a side deck. But the Yubel stuff got announced, and I'm like, oh man, if I add the right Yubel stuff on my side on a side deck, I can essentially make 4 decks in one. I can have just the regular standard thing that I play, the Great Kaiju. And with the Yubel of the side deck, depending on the situation, I can make Yubel Kaiju. I can make, I guess, 3 decks. Yeah, 3 decks. I can make Yubel Kaiju, and I can make Yubel Great Yubel. And then, of course, Great Kaiju. So again, I swapped the thing out on this one. I've been moving and readjusting the blue collar work. Insanity that I've been missing it. Oh, the blue collar work, you mean? Am I playing Duel Links on the phone? Duel Links is one of those games that I go back and forth on. I will go like a year and a half without playing it, and then I'll go back into it. Just because I really enjoy the PvE of it. I don't care for the. I wish I did, but I'm not a PvP kind of guy. It's honestly a very big surprise that I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I hate. In this game, I don't mind because you don't actually do anything. It's just like you set up your character and you let the computer go. But I do not like it, which is a shame because like I watch a lot of competitive. Whenever they have tournaments, I don't watch just for fun, but I watch competitive Pokemon whenever like regionals and worlds is going on and they have the live stream. I'll watch that, and I'll watch the rebroadcasting, or I guess the VOD, and I'll skip around to the actual battle because I'm sitting in the VOD of dead air. But that's really fun. I really enjoy watching it. I would not enjoy being a competitive player. But I love to watch it. It's so fun. But I wouldn't. I do want to do competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Not to win, just to mess with. And I know that sounds mean, but it's not even to mess with people. It's just because my deck is so annoying to go up against. If you're not prepared for it, if you don't know what's going on, it's a roller coaster of annoying, and it's. But yeah, for Duel Links, I do go back and forth just because I really enjoy the PvP. I really enjoy all the the gimmicky stuff that they do. It's really well done, but they force me to use decks that I don't like using. Not that I don't know how to use, I just don't enjoy them. That's really why I think I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Is because it's specifically because I use the deck I use. And the deck that I use does not require any thinking. Like, at all. Minimal thinking. And so I think that's why I really enjoy it, because I don't have to think about it. With all these other stuff, they're like, oh, I'm going to combo into this, and then I'm going to make this, and then I do this, and then I really hope you don't interrupt me, because that would ruin the whole plan. No. I'll have people... I'll be playing with people who are, like, taking 5 minutes for their turn. Not even a lie. 5 minutes for their turn. Then it's my turn. I mess up their whole plan in a second, and then my turn is over in like 20. Today's Bleach episode was fire. I saw Kenpachi was trending earlier, as it should. Any BBS tickets left? Nope. Plenty of potions though, which is nice. I feel like Pokemon, you should play Showdown. It's a battle simulator. Oh yeah, I've done a few Showdown streams. They are fun. And that I don't mind. Like the whole, I think we've done on the stream where it was like random. That's fine. I am totally, if everyone's using random, then that I enjoy. I do enjoy that that level of PvP. It's just when you have to go up against people who know what they're doing, because I don't. And I think that's why I enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! It's because the deck is so easy to play that even though I don't know what the heck's going on their side, I don't have to. So all that matters is what I'm doing. You know what's crazy? When this game first came out, I don't think they had a controller layout. They do now, but when it came out, they didn't. It was just, you can plug in a controller, but you have to get a separate application to kind of put what does what. And so I did that. I ended up getting like this toy. I don't remember what it's called. It was a separate application where you can map buttons on your controller to certain buttons on your keyboard and certain clicks and stuff like that. And so I did. And then they introduced controller support to the game, and the layout was the exact same thing that I had put. Like, exactly the same. To the point where when I got the when I switched over my PCs to this one, the one that I'm using right now, I just plugged it in and I was like, it's working. Okay, cool. I didn't even give it a second thought, and then I remembered, oh, I didn't install the Joy-Con. It just started working because everything was exactly the same. Decent luck on JP. Oh no, dice. Let's go look. Yeah. I haven't seen any screenshots or anything. I don't know, have you guys seen anybody stream and they get the 888? Or 88 for that matter? Your favorite Pokemon's the new Dolphin is broken. It threw me off so hard. It threw me off so hard when that thing evolved. I was like, it's the same. Is that heart always there? It looks the same. And then I think Gecko told me. Because Gecko told me how to evolve it. And then he told me what to do to see it. Oh. No BBS tickets the past 2 weeks. Oof. You guys have probably done it a lot more than I have, too. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. And like I said, worst case, we just get a whole lot of potions. I'm tired of its heat. It's fine in the house. Man, it's been so hot that I think this week, sometime we're gonna have a day that's gonna be the high of 99. Like the high is gonna be 99. That is the first time in over a month that we get double digits. It has been nothing but over 100 for over a month. The record of 100 days over 100, consecutive days over 100 for Austin was like 28 days back in like 2011, something like that. 29, 2011, somewhere around. And that record got broken about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And we're still going. And yeah, so I think we're finally gonna hit double digits, and then we're gonna go back up to triple digits. But it's gonna break for one day, for one amazing day. It's going to be a cool 99. I never need XP crystals, do you? I don't need them now, Grant. Oh, you did get the 88 tickets. That's something. Better than what the rest of us have gotten. So distracting. I should switch the song back up to autumn. It doesn't matter. There's no words in the new one. I would love to see the odds. A page of the odds for the drop. You gotta understand, 888 is a ridiculous number. It's a ridiculous amount to win. So, like, it should be as difficult as it is. I know a lot of people are gonna be upset that they didn't get it once. It's a ridiculous amount to get it once. Think about if you were here for the stream when I did the JP summons for anniversary, and I did 1,000 BBS tickets in the first, let's say 900, because the 888 is close enough to 100. I got several multis where it was 5 in 1, 6 in 1, 7 in 1. Getting an 888 is basically just giving you 15 5-stars at random. It should be as difficult as it is. That's all I'm saying. People will be upset, but getting essentially 15 5-stars in one run of PvP, or in it, you know, out of luck in PvP, that's really, really good. And should be as difficult as it is. I just hope we get lucky. You know what? I think... He says, I think I have several tickets saved up from BP. Right now, I'm accumulating tickets again on JP because I just ran out. Well, you get XP from it, don't you? If she's not fully leveled, I think you get like a colossal amount of XP. If nothing else, you get XP crystals. I really like that sword. I gotta match it. Ah, you should not have done that, friend. I'm autoing on JP, and somebody just started the quest with just 2 of us. Which, if I was doing this in person, would be one thing. I'll try to keep an eye on it, but I'm surely gonna die. It's just 2 people. I'm using frail old Shoujo, who can't even survive his own Bankai. I haven't seen this special in a hot minute. We need another resolution. We need so many versions of Ichigo. Yeah. Pick the wrong one again. Is that? I'm trying to remember which Ichigo that. Are you using every Ichigo? That's the is that the mind one that we get from like the free mind one that you get? It is the free mind one. Do you get the same version of that Ichigo but the tech version of it? Does everybody get that, or did you only get that if you were present? Because that's like an Ichigo I don't think I have on my JP account. I have on my global because they did an event where they gave him away to everyone on global because he wasn't around. Global wasn't the thing when they gave it to everyone on JP. But I wasn't there when I didn't have a JP account when they gave it to everyone on JP. So. Zangetsu Ichigo. You mean the 5-star version? Because there's like a 2-star version of just regular katana Ichigo. I say regular, it's like 8E. Ah. Clicked off the screen. Got some bonuses on JP. Nice, nice. I don't have that Holly. I really want that Holly. Is that the oh, that's the free? No, that's the Frenzy. Seen him in a while either. Good link for a hybrid character. Too bad hybrid characters aren't really a thing. We got a 2-star. We need so many. The one that blows my mind. Like, it is crazy that they haven't remade Bankai. Mugetsu doesn't count. It's crazy that they haven't remade a Visor. It's the one that really gets me, even though those are all crazy. The one that really throws me off is that they never made a full brain. Like an actual full brain. It doesn't exist. They made a school uniform one before they made a full brain one. They made a secondary Quincy New Year's anniversary after making another Quincy that was a different version before making a full brain. Showing off the special I could never see Willy. 20 Thomas, hello, hello. How have I been? Pretty good. Pretty busy. Pretty busy. A nice last 2 weeks. I haven't been as busy the last 2 weeks. But school starts again in Monday. But other than that, pretty good. Had some cereal, craving grapes. I have grapes, but it would take me a while to wash them. Really should have prepped. How have you been? Closest full bring of 5th anniversary each, right? We need a full bring Ichigo. We need the one where he's like at the first stage of the full bring, where you can kind of see like his Soul Reaper get up. I think that's pretty cool. Technically, that's the second stage. The first stage is when he can just like throw it. When he has the Rasen Shuriken for a little bit. Speaking of the two, sorry, Ichigo. Max level though. Any luck with getting the tickets? Sadly, no. Plenty of potions, but no tickets. How about you? I've been great. Starting a new job tomorrow and move to a new place. Dude, nice. New beginnings all around. That's good. What are you going to be doing? Well, it's always exciting for me. It's a little nerve-wracking, but the good thing is that you do have that like quote-unquote newbie status for a while. You can't really, you know, you're kind of impervious to criticism for like the first 6 months, because your excuse can just be, new. There's so many English speakers that play on JP servers. I see it all the time. I just joined a room where the text says EX preferred in English, and it's not like the first time I see a thing in English. There's so many. Store manager at office. Ooh, nice. That manager stat. Hopefully you enjoy your new place too. That's always a fun move. I have to do it every year. It's really annoying. It was cool the first few times because I'm like, cool, new place. It was cool the first time. Because the first place I moved to... Well, hold on. The first time I ever moved out wasn't even in Austin. It was in a different city. It was a neighboring city. And that was pretty cool. That was a pretty cool day. And setting everything up was pretty cool. Didn't last long because I was just finishing out a lease and then I moved back home. Then I moved to Austin and I moved to a place where it was pretty nice. It was kind of far away from everything, but it was really nice. Kind of separated. And really far from home, but nice. The third place I moved to, the nicest place I think ever. Kinda. The third place was at a place overlooking downtown, which is a very good view. It was literally my next door neighbor was the river that runs through the city, so I could go kayaking or just go walk the river, which I did very, very regularly. It was pandemic times, peak pandemic times, so I did a lot of walking. I'd still do a lot of walking, but I did a lot of it was so exciting. And then we moved to the other place, which is tied with how awesome it was with the other place. It didn't have the view or the river, which sucked, but it had a park next to it, a movie theater within walking distance, and I mean like going the long way. We got to the movie theater in 3 minutes by foot. Going the long way. 3 minutes by foot. It had a grocery store within walking distance. My two favorite restaurants to eat at were within walking distance. It's perfect. The park for walking covered in trees. There was a pond right next to it. It was so good. So good. Both places were really, really good. And then we moved to the fourth place. The fourth place was not as kind of far away from everything. My room was colossal. Awesome. And the place had a hot tub, like the apartment complex. not the apartment itself. complex had a hot tub. It was a pretty cool touch. I only used it. And I used it for medical reasons. I didn't even use it because I used it because but it was just not walkable. There was nothing around, and even like there was nowhere to walk. It sucked. Looking back, it sucked. And then the place I'm at now, which does have pretty cool stuff nearby, and it is pseudo walkable. You have to wait. Ooh, nice. You have to wait through a lot of stuff. Ooh. You hate moving? Yeah. Then there's that. Then there's the actual act of moving. Especially if you have to do it as many times. It's time consuming, it's exhausting. You have to... One, you have to find it. Two, you have to make sure the place you leave, you have everything the way it's supposed to, you make all the payments, everything's perfect as it's supposed to. And it's a hassle. I have to do it again in February. Every year. Who knows where I'll end up though. I'm excited to see, because after this semester, I only have 2 classes left to take for my first degree, the associate's degree. And then after that, I can see about going to a different school or staying in the same one. And that kind of depends on like at the moment. See where I end up. Shojuro's good, but his strong attack 1 doesn't have as much range as I would. It's again out of tickets from JP. I haven't done this as much as you guys, the co-op as much as you guys. I really should have. Just like at any time I was up, I should have just been auto. But even though I haven't done it as much as you guys, I've done it on 2 accounts usually when I'm doing it. So roughly around the same amount of time. Probably 50. Even still. How cool would it be if they set it up toward if you played in the last 10 seconds, if you started the quest in the last 10 seconds of the event, you will just guarantee. Like I said, I don't know how much longer I'll stream, because I started the stream tired. And I could theoretically just continue until the event ends. That would be broken. It would crash the servers because everyone would be waiting to hit that button at the exact same time. Also, it would, since it would kick out a lot of people probably, and then everyone would, the ones that were like, we were guaranteed would be really annoyed. But yeah, like I said, I could, in theory, just stay up and do this till the event ends. I just fixed my sleeping schedule. It's not broken anymore. And it's very difficult. It's super easy to mess up. Incredibly difficult to fix. And I might even continue, even after the stream, just continue it on the side as I like watch something best. The great thing of BVS, yes, the auto is so nice. So nice. You'll see a lot of people will be autoing this while I do it manually, and even still, roughly around the same. And that's the reason I could do it twice, you know? It's because of the auto feature. I can just have it go on itself on AP. I have to revive myself a lot. Last Ditch, yes. Last Ditch is very good. Unfortunately, I can't equip any more Last Ditch on in this guy just because I have two guys equipped. Just for maximumness. Paste. Wow, you got this guy decked out. That's a lot of damage. How's he in PvP? I assume you've tested it. Hey, I like it. I really wish they would have continued that. I like the theme of that season, and I would have liked to see more. Who knows though? They're bringing back like original style seasonals and like older stuff. Like they recently did a Cacao Society one as well. Recently, from the started. But they've also done White Day, the original stuff, with Byakuya. The remake of that one is getting remade. Ukitake is not technically a remake, but it is in that same style. It's like simplistic. Oh, cool! How are you doing that? The little hearts on the thingy. You could do that. I don't know. YouTube had that functionality. Hopefully one day we'll make full hollow good SP characters. I think so. It's one of those Ichigos that is bound to be remade again just because of what it is. You would think the visored one would be the same category, but oh. Or Bankai. I think it would have been cool to have Bankai Ichigo in the banner that had the Ishin and the Tenzangetsu and Ichigo, but it was like the Quincy New Year's version of Ichigo instead of Bankai. That would have been the perfect place to put him. And who knows? They might have like started. And then the higher-ups might have been like, oh no, this guy's too cool. Let's save him. Let's save him for a special thing. You know how they did the Ukiora banner where it was 3 Ukioras? They should do that. because there's a lot of slots they need to fill, and that would be an easy way to do it. They should do that to all the espadas. They're not gonna. I really hope they do. I don't think they will. But, I did have it. 50,000 coins. Not that we need them. Oh, I'm almost at $1 billion on this account. I am like at $1 billion and 200 million something JP. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to start the thing. It wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't doing 2 accounts. Because I've the amount of times I've clicked create on this account when I don't want to, I want to join. It is 11 p.m. right now. It is 91 degrees outside, according to my computer. Hello, Rangiku. The Rangiku that needed to be made for the longest time. Finally got it. I think they're finally starting to discover how much people like Rangiku. It took many years of like, oh, you guys like Riruka, here's more Riruka. Everything's a Riruka. And Halibel and Yoroichi, but that's fine. Those are fine. Please, more of those. They just never made Rangiku for some reason. Which is weird, because like, they started off with the first like 3 seasonals. One of them was a 4-star, but still. It was a seasonal character. Not yet. And I think with the she's like the with the Spirit Society Rangiku, they finally figured out, oh, people like Rangiku, let's make a Christmas one. Let's make the New Year's one of him. Oh. Ah. Nuggets. We need a Rangiku post time skip. Where she somehow looks younger. Both her and Momo managed to look younger. They honestly just need to go crazy with the manga character. And just like not even call them manga characters. Just, I guess they kind of have to now. But like the logo, the BBS logo has 1000 Year Blood War written on it. So like, and it's just, we'll make them premium characters. Hello, Brandon. Old age, but they look young. Dude, if only that was the same true for everyone. Because I am aging. I was a young lad when I started making YouTube videos. It's been a while. It's been 10 years at this point. Because I didn't start with BBS. I started with random stuff. It's been 10 years. And who looks younger post time skip? I mean, you're not wrong. Somehow Captain Rukia looks younger than, like, 10 years later time skip. So somehow she looks younger than Fullbringer era. Ooh, this is the one with bombardment. This might clear the fight. The game lags too. Not lags, isn't the right word, but I guess it doesn't update enough to be able to take out everyone as quickly as it should. Damage-wise, it does more than enough damage. It has to make sure everything's gone and then load more stuff. There is a young Nemo. I think that might have been the joke he's making. Although I can't tell. I need to max out my. It's just such a shame. I'm using what's his name just because, you know, help you guys out with the percentage of bonuses. But next time I do a co-op stream, I'll just use whatever I want. It's so much fun going through the colossal roster of characters. And I'll be sure to take a lot of older characters and like make them good, just for that co-op. And you know, who knows, make some videos. There's a lot of stuff that is not good that would be very fun forced to be good. And thanks to this this quest, I have the resources. Unless I have to grind for like the scrolls and stuff. That might be a problem. I'm hoping that those become a lot easier to grind over the next few years. They're easier now than when they first came out, but it's still a hassle. It's still a hassle to do. I would much rather at this point, if they could do the remaining time for this quest, just the scrolls and like stuff like that. That would be very helpful on a personal level. Decent. I really wish we would have seen more of this Bankai. It was such a unique idea. I did like that the one time we saw it, though, it just failed because it was up against Kenpachi. And there's just nothing you can do. Ooh, not the best one, but it'll help. You know what Ichigo I really want that I don't have? Hey, it's one of the Yoruichis we didn't see in the last stream. Always nice to see. Does she have a ponytail and it's just hiding it, or is it the past? Oh no, it's bundled up. The movie Ichigo. I really want the movie Ichigo. I should have bought him when he was for sale. Oh. Valeo, hello. You changed your profile picture last time. Say. I'm pretty good. Kind of exhausted today for some reason, but pretty good. Oh man, I have clothes in the wash. I need to put them in the dryer. I just now remembered. Oh, it's a good thing my roommates stay up. Noise won't be done. I hope they do continue the art. Because originally it was supposed to, like, it was announced as a one shot, right? It was, oh, it's a one shot of, you know, where are they now, what's happening now. And then he just took the internet by storm by it not being a one shot and it just being the start of another arc entirely. But it still was a one shot, so they may not even continue it, but I think they will. We'll see. It just depends on whether or not he has another story. Oh, that's what I meant to do on JP, not on this. Hey, speaking of Rangiku, is that Tag Team Rangiku I see, or is that the other one? I want to say it's Tag Team, but it might also be... Yeah, Tag Team, the other one's green. Tag Team Rangiku is fun. She's another character that I would like to make a project. We need to continue that. This was a lot of fun. And there's not a lot of videos. And I think at this point I must have her 5 out of 5. So it may not even take as much as some of the others to get it good. But if I'm gonna make a project video, I'm gonna start off with Ichigo or which I already did a project video on White Ichigo. I just have to find it here. Just because it's very weird. If you're gonna start a new series, or if you're gonna start a new anything on it, you're gonna want to start with a character that's very people like watching. People Ichigo-based videos do really well. I think top 10 Ichigos, every time I've done it like with has been some of the most watched top 10 because it's easy. And any like rewind and any particular video where I highlight a particular Ichigo better than, on average, than a lot of the count. It may not be like the best one, but it's done better on average. So if I'm gonna start a project for revamping the project, I'm gonna have to do an Ichigo today. Would be good for it. Don't know which one to do. I already did Bankai. We'll see. Hey Net, how's it going? What'd you miss? A whole lot of potions. Not a lot of tickets. By not a lot, I mean none. I have no tickets. Thank goodness, but my tickets. I don't know how much longer the stream's gonna go. I'm already tired, but I want to try. I've had a stream 1.5 speed for almost a whole minute. Oh, to catch up. Yeah. This is the original recipe version. It was also very fun. That would be a good project video, but the character's already good. It's only fun to do a project video on a character that isn't. That's why I did Bankai, that's why I did the Hallibell, Stark, Full Hollow White. How behind is it? It's pretty quickly. You answer pretty quickly when I said you haven't missed much. Maybe visor DT. Maybe that would be a good idea. Of course, the special's not getting skipped. Imagine being in the booth recording this. That might be it, JP. Getting hard to keep track of who and the chat. Don't download Bleach. Is this the only Bankai we have where you actually see the enemy? Just like an enemy? No other Bankai shows an enemy. There's only 2 others, technically 3 others, that kind of come close. There is Mayuri's, the power version of Mayuri, who you can see him stab someone and blood comes out. And he's obviously stabbing someone. There is Izuru, who's doing the same thing but with the sword. There is Shue, who does the same thing, stab. And then I want to say there's a version of Aizen that you also see stab somebody. Or like there's like an implication of stabbing someone, but I might be wrong about that. But that's the only thing you actually see what the enemies are. I installed it a while ago for Red Dead Redemption 2. Another game I really like. Oh, I can't wait to get the sequel in 2.5 years. It's so nice to play video games again. Like on a regular basis. Probably because Shinichi's Bankai is super specific. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And a lot of other stuff, like some of the other ones that I mentioned. You can't Wonder Wife. I haven't seen him in a while. Oh, that would be a good one. Too bad nobody cares about one. And I do mean that. It's a shame that nobody cares about one. Because that would be a very fun one to do. His strong attacks are very decently... They're the kind of range that I really like. I would like to dedicate that Nemu special to your boy Gecko. Shout out to him. He was here earlier. I don't think he's here right now, but I'm sure he'd approve. Did we get a remake of Wonder Wise, or am I making that up? There's been like a lot of premium characters that, because I didn't summon on the banner or do anything on it, I just kind of skipped my mind. So I don't remember if we got another Wonder Wise. I want to say we did, but I don't remember. I'll only remember if he pops up in a premium. Like, oh look, I don't have him. the one girl from Soul Eater. I didn't watch all of Soul Eater. I watched the first few episodes, and it was good. I cannot tell you why I didn't. There's been a lot of shows like that. Not because I don't like them. I just don't. There's also a lot of shows that I'll like start when I'm like playing stuff like this or like just doing stuff at random, and then get tired, go to bed, and then just never finish them. And I'll finish them like on episode 8 out of 12. Just never get back to them. Wonder why. Huh. I'm curious to see who we're gonna see in them. Because it can't be every Espada again. There might be some, but I can't imagine it would be every. Because that would be too many enemies. To have every single Espada and also every single previous strong soul reaper. It's too much. Too many like stuff to be like, oh, it's too many enemies, I guess. And I guess it wouldn't be every Espada, because like 2 of them are still alive. One of them has been showed. So it would be all of them. Remember when this Yama was like the peak of PvP? You see this little upgrade? The little upgrade powder that you get for upgrading accessories? I know that it's powder. It's always been powder. But every time I look at it, I always see like a ship from a video game, like a spaceship from a video game. That's the first thing I see, and that's the only thing I think of anytime I see that upgrade powder. You guys remember when those used to be the drops that you wanted to get during co-op? That was the reason. Like now we do co-op to try to get 888 DBS. This particular. But back in the day, the reason you did co-op was you're trying to get those powders and you're hoping that the drop that you get is a book. Please let it be a book. And there was no 5 times runs. You only had 5 tickets. Not 50, not 25 what we have now. 50. How many do we have now? 50? You only had 5 or 50. How many did you use? I think you only had 5. Let's say 5. You only did 1 run. And you had to hope it was a book. Here you go. I'll probably finish up the tickets that I have now, and then like end the stream because I'm viewing them. Installing RAM is easy. All you need. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And I just recently took a class on computer hardware, and I didn't learn a lot. I didn't learn as much as I would have liked, but I did learn a lot. So I would be able to. instantly die. I really hope this start gets Havoc. Like, I want to give him an extra sprinter and long stride for his bonus abilities, but I feel like his bonus ability should be... I feel like he should have that already, and I shouldn't have to bonus ability it. Does that Stark have Havoc? Hello. If he does, I need to look into my starts. He might, I just forgot, to be honest. Yes, the 1000-year Blood War Stark is well designed, and they never, like, nobody talks about it, but if you take a look at his, and I guess he already uses special, so you can't really see it, but I'll try to angle the camera to kind of see it. You see how he has two cords going to his back? One of them's green and the other one's blue, but like the hole in the back? Like right there, you can see it? I love that he has two Hogyokus because he's technically two individuals. He's both Stark and Lieutenant. And he's the only one with two of them. And I love that it's like, I don't know if they ever mentioned it, like in the Bankai live stream. I don't speak Japanese fluently. Like I would have never been able to guess. But it is a cool little... Looks like he does already have Havoc. Strong attack 1 just has less range than other. Ah, okay, that's what. I don't get how BBS manages to keep coming up with such cool designs, right? Like, look at this. It's original and it looks awesome. And like the things from his Bankai are like all over his body. It's so cool. Other streams when? I cannot tell you. I honestly cannot tell you because school starts on Monday. So I don't know how busy this semester is going to have. Like, the first semester, I had a little bit of extra time. The second semester, no free time. It was so incredibly busy that semester. And it was mostly one class. Like, I had 4 classes, but really, one of those classes had more homework than the rest of it combined. So it was, if I didn't have that one class, I'd have a lot more time. And then this summer semester kept me busy-ish. It was honestly not that busy, which is really, really nice. But I'm about to start the new semester. That's why I've been able to stream lately. But the new semester starts on Monday. Once again, I have 4 classes. One of them I don't think is going to be that time-consuming. The others I don't know. And for the first time in a long time, one of them is going to have a group run. And that's going to be fun. The last time I did, well, not the last time, but one of the last times I did a college group assignment. This was years ago when I didn't finish college. It was like me, it was like a group of 4 of us, 4 or 5 of us. And by the end of it, it was just 2 of us because the others dropped the class. So everybody had to pick up slack. Alright, we'll do one more. Or however many tickets I can get. Well, I can get 2 things of 3 and that'll bring it to 2. And that'll be the stream because I am feeling tired. Who knows? Maybe we'll get really lucky and get 888 tickets for each of the 5 tickets twice, making it 10, making it 8,888. 8,880. I need to give this Yoruichi. I know that she technically never showed her Bankai, so I mean she has to have one. But I do wish that the version, the Beyond Bankai version of that character would have been like kind of half lightning cat form, half Yoruichi. And not what, not, hey, I'm gonna go home and pick up my stuff. I'll be right back. She just gears up. But, if anything, that just shows how strong she is. She doesn't really need, she's just gonna go get a few items. Her strength alone is... It was kind of nice that she showed off something that was kind of touched on in the manga, in the show and stuff. But they never really went further into it, and that's like the lost treasures, because like you saw it in the Soul Eater. You saw that the Shihoin clan was one of the 4 great clans, and she had the fly stick of destiny, or whatever you call it, the speed stick, as we have an accessory form. The Tenshintai, I believe. Actually, the Tenshintai might have been created by Kisa, but the fly stick was definitely one of like the relics. There's also the Shihoin shield that's listed on there. I think the cape, was the cape also one of them? Or anyway, I like that there's a lot of like powerful treasures that her family keeps, and I like that they did expand on that in the game. So like, yeah, she went home and got the rest of her stuff. Which games should you reinstall now? Ooh, okay, so Nier Automata, I still need to play. Everyone says it's really, really good. And I do want to play it, and I started like the first 5 minutes. But I started the first 5 minutes on the Xbox where you can stream it on your phone. And I didn't want to play it that way because I wanted to play it on a bigger screen with an actual controller. So I stopped. And it was good, but it was also very dark and gloomy, and that... I just can't play games like that. I wish I could, but like dark and gloomy visually, I can't do it. I need brightness. I don't like it. And it's a shame because there's a lot of good games maybe because of specifically that reason. But I do want to. Cyberpunk 2077. I would say that because I've heard good things about it after they fixed a whole bunch of stuff, and apparently it's amazing now. Although the Batman Arkham Knights, I don't think that's the new one, or not, right? That's the old one, right? Is that the old one? The one that everybody loves, the Arkham series. If so, do that one because I don't think that one will take up that much space. Arkham Knight was the last one. Yeah. Then do that one because it should only take. It won't take up that much space. Oh, the old. Yeah, stuff started getting like really good graphics around that time. It still holds up now, and games are still created now that kind of look like that. So, or like graphics around that time. You just replay them or roam around. I do the same thing. The amount of times I've beaten Spider-Man. I even have it on wishlist on Steam so I can buy it and beat it again. That's what I should do. I should beat Spider-Man again. That was good. This is the last quest. Last opportunity. And then the stream. There's a lot of games on my thing that I need to finish. I still need to finish Borderlands 3. I'm gonna wrap up Tiny Tina's. I'm gonna see how school goes, and then I'm gonna figure out what to do. because I do have Tears of the Kingdom that I want to play. I have Charles has the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon remakes on the Switch. I also really want to play that. I've never played the Mystery Dungeon games, but he really likes them. So, okay, there must be something good. There's a few other games on the Switch that he has that I want to play. There's also Ghost of Tsushima that I have that I bought years ago that I haven't played. There's I want to replay a couple of Legend of Zelda games that I have. In addition to that, I have the Room 3 that I want to replay because I recently replayed 1 and 2. I want to replay 3 so I can play 4 that I've never played, and then the VR game that I've played. So, there's Escape Simulator that I also really want to play. There's Elden Ring that I bought and downloaded. I just haven't played it yet. There's a whole lot of games on Steam that I really play. Oh, the Yakuza Like a Dragon that I also bought and started and got several hours into it. I just never finished it. In fact, take a look here. Borderlands 3 that I need to finish. Borderlands 3 sequel that I want to replay. Fallout 4 I need to finish. Final Fantasy 14's been fun and I want to continue. Half-Life Alyx I need to start. Portal 2, Charles and I need to go through it. The Raft, we need to continue it as a group. The Room 3 I already said, and 4. We Were Here Together. Awesome. The We Were Here games I need to finish. A bunch of Lego games. I think that's it for the stuff on Steam. And then there's a bunch of stuff. Oh, the Guardians game that I need to continue. There's so many things, you guys. I do have Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played it. I haven't opened it. That's not true. I opened it to try to play it, but the PlayStation 5 was like, no. You play this on a PS4. I was like, okay. I just never got around to it. I'm running out of games to play. Dude, I have a whole backlog I need to play. And then I want to play Baldur's Gate, but I know it's going to be like a 200-hour commitment, and school. You should definitely stream the. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about streaming the Mystery Dungeon games. If you guys want me to, I'll stream that. I was just gonna play it because I like playing. I like finding a game to play handheld, but I never really thought about streaming. Yeah, I could stream it, but I'll have to actually find it. You're not financially free yet. I understand that too. I actually kind of want to see you play Red Dead Redemption 2. I have played Red Dead 2. I don't think I streamed all of it. I streamed part of it, but I have played it and really love it, and I really want to play it again. I don't know that I'll stream it the second time, because whenever I stream a game, I tend to not do a lot of the side stuff. And so games like Red Dead and like Legend of Zelda stuff, the newer Legend, a lot of newer games that have a lot of side stuff, I just won't do when I'm streaming, because I feel like I need to finish the game. And I hate that. I wanna explore everything. I've been down to watch the stream. Get immersed rather than. Oh, I know. I really want to replay it. Anyway, that's it for the video. I don't know what I'll do next. I don't know what I'll stream next. I am excited to see that. You guys are getting me excited for what game I should stream next. But we'll see. Anyway, with that said, I do have to go take care of the stuff in the washer, and then I need to get ready to rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for your suggestions for games to stream. You have to think about it. That'll be on my little homework. That said, thank you for watching.